Now, please go and just write down all these points. Who prepares breakfast for you? Who packs your lunch for school? Who helps you with homework? Whom do you play the games with? And who tells you stories? Everybody in the family has a specific role, and they have their beautiful contribution in your growth. So, understanding the roles and responsibilities of family members is essential for appreciating the contribution of each family member to make the functioning of the family unit. So now it is not the job of one person. Earlier, no, in the past, it was the responsibility of only one individual. Now your father also helps you equally, your grandparents also help you equally. So it is the role of all the individuals that helps your shaping. Distribution of roles and responsibilities. Roles within the family. In a family, each member has specific roles and responsibilities. These roles may include being a parent, child, sibling, grandparent, or extended family member. Each role carries unique duties and expectations, contributing to the overall well-being and functioning of the family. जैसे नेचर में सबका अपना अपना रोल होता है, ऐसे एक फैमिली के फंक्शन में हर एक इंडिविजुअल का अपना रोल रहता है. Responsibilities of family members. Family members have various responsibilities based on their roles. Parents are responsible for providing care, guidance, and support to the children. Children have the responsibility to respect and obey their parents and contribute to household chores. तो आप सबका अपना रोल है. मम्मी पापा का अपना काम है, बच्चों का अपना काम है. जो आपके सिबलिंग्स हैं, बहन भाई हैं, दे शेयर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, दे सपोर्ट यू, दे हेल्प यू इन देयर होमवर्क और एंड मेंटेनिंग अ हेल्दी रिलेशनशिप, फॉस्टरिंग अ सेंस ऑफ यूनिटी. अगर हम अब एक दिन भी इमेजिन नहीं कर सकते, जितना मर्जी लड़ लें अपने बहन भाइयों से, बट हम इमेजिन नहीं कर सकते कि वो एक दिन के लिए भी बाहर चले जाए. Changes in gender roles. Now there has been a great change in the role of genders. Earlier, women were confined to the four walls of the room. Now it has changed. They were only the caregiving and the household used for household chores. But now society, there's a lot of change. Today, both men and women, they contribute to various aspects of family life, including career, childcare, household tasks, and decision making. तो decision भी सिर्फ पापा नहीं लेते हैं, मम्मी भी लेती है. So this has a change that has come with passage of time. Shared responsibilities. In many families, responsibilities are shared among family members based on their abilities, interests, and availability. For example, both parents may contribute to household chores, parenting, and decision making. Children may take on age appropriate responsibilities such as helping with chores, studying, and participating in family activities. Sharing responsibilities fosters a sense of teamwork and mutual support within the family. तो इससे क्या होता है, अगर आप एक दूसरे से काम कॉपरेट करके करते हो, बहुत प्यार बढ़ता है और प्यार के साथ एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट भी मिलता है. What is the importance of communication and cooperation to ensure the smooth functioning of family? Effective communication and cooperation are essential. बहुत essential है. अगर आपके पास आपका communication strong है, family members should openly communicate their needs, concerns, and expectations and work toward the fine solution. पहले बच्चे आप अपने मम्मी पापा से बात नहीं करते थे, डरते थे. अब ऐसा नहीं है. आपको जो प्रॉब्लम है, सबसे पहले आप अपने पेरेंट्स को उसके साथ शेयर करें. फिर then if there's a lot of cooperation, you can share the responsibility, you can resolve the conflicts and maintain healthy harmony within the family. तो अगर ऐसा होता है, हम अगर कम्युनिकेटर्स अच्छे कम्युनिकेटर्स है अपनी फैमिली में, तो हम एक हार्मनी मेंटेन करते हैं अपनी फैमिली में. Then recognizing and appreciating the contribution of family members is crucial for building strong family bonds. So हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हम strong family bonds बनाते हैं. हर एक इंडिविजुअल के एफर्ट जो होते हैं, कंट्रीब्यूशन होते हैं, चाहे वो बड़ा हो चाहे छोटा, उसको हमें एक्नॉलेज करना चाहिए, उसे वैल्यू करना चाहिए, हमें थैंक यू करना चाहिए जो भी वो सपोर्ट कर रहा है फैमिली के लिए. अगर ऐसा होता है, आपकी मम्मी आपके लिए तीनों टाइम खाना बनाती है, दादी बनाती है, मम्मी बनाती है, गो एंड हग देम, से वाओ मम्मा फूड वाज टेस्टी, व्हाई, व्हाट यू आर डूइंग. अगर आप ऐसा करते हो तो आप फॉस्टर करो एक सेंस ऑफ बिलोंगिंग और हैप्पीनेस. शी विल फील हैप्पी अबाउट इट. नेक्स्ट टाइम वो और प्यार से बनाएंगे आपके लिए. Understanding the roles and responsibilities of family member help us appreciate the importance of each individual contribution to the family well-being. It teaches us the value of teamwork, cooperation, and respect within the family unit. By actively participating in family responsibilities and supporting one another, we can contribute to a loving and harmonious family life. अगर हम ऐसा करते हैं तो एक family life को हम foster करें, बढ़ा रहे हैं. Understanding how decisions are made within the family help us appreciate the dynamics of power, influence, and cultural factors that shape the decision-making process. Let's understand that. डिसीजन मेकिंग प्रोसेस फैमिली के अंदर डिसीजंस आर मेड टू एड्रेस वेरियस नीड्स, डिसीजंस आर मेड टू एड्रेस वेरियस नीड्स। क्यों हम डिसीजन लेते हैं? कोई नीड है, कोई प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना है या प्लान करना है फ्यूचर के लिए। द डिसीजन मेकिंग प्रोसेस इन्वॉल्व्स आइडेंटिफाइंग द इशू। जब डिसीजन मेकिंग हो रहा है तो क्या प्रॉब्लम है उसको आइडेंटिफाई करना, उसके लिए इंफॉर्मेशन गैदर करना, उस बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस को समझना और एक कंसेंसस पर आना, एक ना आंसर समरी बनाना कि हमें इसमें करना क्या है। द प्रोसेस में वेरी डिपेंडिंग ऑन द नेचर ऑफ डिसीजन एंड डायनेमिक्स विद इन द फैमिली। ये सेम नहीं होगा हर फैमिली के लिए, हर फैमिली के अलग होगा, बिकॉज हर फैमिली की सोच अलग रहती है। Dynamics of power dynamics play a role in decision making within the family. In some families, parents or elders may have significant influence on decision making due to their experience and authority. कई लोग में सिर्फ बड़े लोग डिसीजन लेते हैं. However, in many modern family, decision making is more democratic और इसमें हर एक फैमिली मेंबर का इनपुट लिया जाता है. इसमें ना तो जेंडर ना एज मैटर करती है, सब लोगों को इक्वल इंपॉर्टेंस दी जाती है. एक एग्जाम्पल पढ़ते हैं. माला लव्ड वॉचिंग ग्रैंडमदर एज शी मेड पिकल्स एंड पापड़ इन द आफ्टरनून. तो माला को अपनी दादी को पापड़ और अचार बनाने में देखने में बहुत मजा आता है. व्हेन फेस्टिवल्स वर अराउंड ग्रैंडमदर वुड स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग स्वीट्स एंड अदर डिशेस एट होम. और फेस्टिवल्स के टाइम दादी ऐसे करती थी. शी डिड नॉट लाइक बाइंग दीज थिंग्स फ्रॉम द मार्केट. ग्रैंडमदर टोल्ड माला दैट शी हैड लर्न्ड टू मेक ऑल दीज थिंग्स फ्रॉम अ मदर. तो कहती थी कि मेरे को तो ये सामान बाजार से नहीं लाना है, हम तो जाते हैं, आप इतने किलो मिठाई लाए. ग्रैंड माँ जो थी माला के लिए वो सारा खुद बनाती थी. वो कहती थी कि ये मैंने अपनी माँ से इनहेरिट किया. आई डिड नॉट गो टू स्कूल, आई स्टेड बैक होम एंड लर्न हाउसहोल्ड चोर्स फ्रॉम माय मदर सेड ग्रैंडमा. पर दादी ने ये बताया कि मैं स्कूल तो नहीं जाती थी ना, मैं तो घर पे रहती थी, घर पे रह के ये सब सीखती थी. बट व्हाई डिडंट यू गो टू स्कूल ग्रैंडमदर आस्क्ड माला. उसने कहा अरे स्कूल क्यों नहीं जाती थी. शी फाउंड इट स्ट्रेंज दैट अ ग्रैंडमदर नेवर वेंट टू स्कूल. उसको बड़ा हैरान हुआ कि अरे मेरी दादी कभी स्कूल नहीं गई. माला हर्सेल्फ वाज नॉट अलाउड टू मिस अ स्कूल इवन फॉर अ डे. राइट. तो माला को तो अलाउड ही नहीं था एक दिन छुट्टी करना, पर माला की दादी स्कूल ही नहीं गई थी. Well, you see, said grandmother sadly, my father believed that girls should not be sent to school. कहते हैं उस टाइम पे मेरे पिताजी का मानना था कि लड़की को स्कूल नहीं भेजना चाहिए. They should stay back at home and learn household chores. और घर पे रख के घर के काम काज सीखने चाहिए. After all, this is what girls were supposed to do when they grew up and got married. तो क्या हमारे जमाने में तो ऐसे ही होता था, लड़के को घर रखते थे, घर का काम सिखाते थे, उनकी शादी कर देते. But grandmother, as much as I like pickles and papa, I don't want to be doing this. Only when I grow up, I want to be a photographer. Like Sumesh, uncle said. माला ने कहा दादी वो आप बहुत अच्छा काम करते हो, पर मैं बड़े होकर यही काम नहीं करना चाहती, मैं तो सुमेश अंकल की तरह फोटोग्राफर बनना चाहती हूँ. You have a choice, said grandmother, but during my time, girls did not have a choice. They did what the elders decide for them. तो ग्रैंडमा ने उसे बताया कि तुम्हारे टाइम आप टाइम चेंज हो गया, आप चॉइस हो है, आपको अपना करियर चूज करने का ऑप्शन है, बट हमारे टाइम ऐसा नहीं था. That night, Mala kept thinking about the conversation with grandma, though she was too young to understand everything that her grandmother had said. Something gave her a feeling that was she was living in much better time. और उसको सब चीज़ तो समझ नहीं आई, बस ये समझ आया कि अब टाइम चेंज हो गया और उसके पास बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस हैं जो उन पहले नहीं थे. इन्फ्लुएंस एंड कम्युनिकेशन. फैमिली मेंबर्स इन्फ्लुएंस डिसीजन मेकिंग. तो ये क्या होते हैं? डिसीजन मेकिंग में हेल्प करते हैं फैमिली मेंबर्स थ्रू कम्युनिकेशन, शेयरिंग देयर पर्सपेक्टिव. कैसे? बाय अपने पर्सपेक्टिव शेयर करना. Children can express their thoughts and preferences while parents provide guidance based on their experiences and wisdom. Effective communication is crucial in ensuring that all family members have a voice and contribute to the decision making part. और हर बंदा की एक decision making में हाथ हो. Right? So कल्चरल फैक्टर जैसे ट्रेडिशन है, कस्टम्स हैं, सोसाइटी की एक्सपेक्टेशन है, ये भी डिसीजन मेकिंग को बहुत ज़्यादा दे फैक्टर इन. Different cultures have their unique ways of making decisions. For example, in some family, decision may be influenced by religious belief or cultural norms, and it is important to respect and consider these cultural factors while making decision. कई जगह पे कल्चरल फैक्टर्स क्या रहते हैं, कई जगह के जो फैक्टर्स और रीजन है, रिलीजियस रीजन होंगे, कल्चरल रीजन होंगे, जो आपके डिसीजन मेकिंग में हेल्प करते हैं. Balancing individual and collective needs. Decision making in the family involves balancing individual needs and collective well-being of the family. तो हम इसमें बैलेंस क्या करते हैं कि इंडिविजुअल नीड क्या है और कलेक्टिव, इंडिविजुअल नीड क्या है और कलेक्टिव नीड क्या है, उसको बैलेंस करके चलेंगे जब भी हम कोई डिसीजन लेंगे. Sometimes decisions need to be made for the benefit of the entire family, even if they may not align with individual preferences. In other instances, in other example, decision may prioritize इंडिविजुअली एंड वाइल स्टिल कंसिडरिंग द इम्पैक्ट ऑन द फैमिली। कई बार सिर्फ इंडिविजुअल को ध्यान रखा जाएगा, कई बार एज अ फैमिली करता है, वो वेरी करता है सिचुएशन टू सिचुएशन। जैसे हम समझते हैं माला हैज बीन फॉलोइंग अंकल सोमेश लाइक अ शैडो। माला को अंकल सोमेश का काम बहुत पसंद है। ऑल द इक्विपमेंट दैट ही कैरीज फैसिनेट्स हर सो मच। Uncle Sumesh is a photographer. He carries his camera, different lenses and tripod wherever he goes. He has taken many pictures of Annaprashan ceremony. Mala wants him to teach her photography. She also wants to be a wildlife photographer. अब माला के लिए वो जो एक आइडल है वो कौन है, उसके अंकल सुमेश, उनके ऐसा बनना चाहती है। The first person in the family who has taken up such a profession. Uncle Sumesh told Mala that at first grandfather was not very happy with the decision to be a wildlife photographer. माला को उन्होंने बताया कि भाई दादू खुश नहीं थे जब मैंने ऐसे डिसाइड किया। His father wanted uncle to be an engineer. और वो चाहते थे कि हमारा जो पुत्र है वो इंजीनियर बने। He felt that one couldn't earn money being a photographer. तो आपके पेरेंट्स पता आपको सक्सेसफुल और बहुत पैसे वाला देखना चाहते हैं। That's why they keep telling you ऐसा नहीं करो वैसा। तो वैसा ही था, वो चाहते थे इंजीनियर बने, पर ये बन गए फोटोग्राफर, क्योंकि उनको लगता था इस वाले जॉब में बहुत पैसा नहीं है। It was more of a hobby, but uncle was sure that this was what he wanted to do in life. Now everyone is happy with this decision. क्या होता है, कई बार हमारी फैमिली के कुछ डिसीजंस होते हैं वो बाद में चेंज और ऑल्टर कैसे करते हैं, क्योंकि बच्चों का जो थॉट होता है वो उन्हें चेंज करा देता है, तो वो चेंज कराता है और ट्रेंड भी हमारे फैमिली के चेंज हो जाते हैं, राइट। सो एम्पावरिंग चिल्ड्रन डिसीजन मेकिंग। अब आज के टाइम में आप सबकी भी वॉइस बहुत काउंट करती है। It is important to involve children in appropriate decision making within the family. This not only helps them develop decision making skills but also fosters a sense of responsibility and independence. अब उनके अंदर एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी की स्किल आती है, वो इंडिपेंडेंटली सोच सकते हैं। By empowering children to participate in decision making, we teach them the value of contributing to the family discussion and considering the needs of others. तो हम उनको एम्पावर करते हैं, तो क्या सिखाते हैं कि आपको क्या आपकी नीड्स में ऐड करना है और आप फैमिली डिस्कशन के पार्ट हो। Understanding the dynamics of decision making within the family help us appreciate the importance of open communication, respect for diverse opinions and considering the well-being of the family. तो हमें सब कुछ पता चलता है कि हमें दूसरे की इज्जत कैसे करनी है, हर एक इंसान को कैसे इंपॉर्टेंस देनी है। By actively participating in the decision making process, we learn valuable skills, develop mutual understanding and strengthen the bonds within the family. तो हम बहुत से skills develop करते हैं, mutual understanding develop करते हैं और अपने bonds को strengthen करते हैं। एक और एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं माला वाला। Mala's father wanted to buy a new car. He spoke to Mala's mother Aarti about him. They both talked about the money they could spend and the models of the car they were available for the money. अब माला के पापा को नई कार चाहिए, अपनी वाइफ आरती से बात करते हैं कि भाई मेरे को ये कार चाहिए, ये मॉडल है, इतने पैसे, हमारा इतना बजट है। Mala's parents thought that they should discuss the matter with their parents since they are older and much experienced. So होते हैं हम अपने पेरेंट्स से बात करते हैं before actually taking the decision. But Mala's grandparents said that since they did not have much knowledge about cars, they could not really give them any advice. They said that they should trust संजय एंड आरती डिसीजन। उनका जो आप बच्चे करोगे वो बढ़िया है, क्योंकि हमें तो कार्स के बारे में कोई नॉलेज नहीं है। लेटर संजय कॉल्ड माला एंड आस्क्ड हर इफ शी हैड एनी पर्टिकुलर कार इन माइंड। ही reminded her that they couldn't afford to buy a big car. Mala remembered one particular advertisement that she had seen in a film star driving a red car. She really liked the car. She told her father about it and they all agreed on that car. आपके साथ भी ऐसा होगा, जब भी आपकी मम्मी पापा कोई भी कार चेंज करते हैं तो आपसे पूछते हैं कि कौन सी कार लें, कौन सा कलर है, कौन सा मॉडल है, वो सब आपसे पूछा जाता है। लर्निंग अबाउट how each person helps in the family shows us that everyone is important and does something special for the family to work well. Understanding how men and women can do different things in the family and society makes us think about being fair, working together, and treating everyone with respect in our families and communities. Also, when we look at how families make decisions, it helps us see that talking to each other, including everyone, listening to different ideas are really important. This makes us feel like we are part of the family. It helps us to be responsible, caring, and work together better. It was a very short chapter, but it helps us understand that family relationships are very important and everybody in the family, irrespective of their gender or caste, their age, they are very important. Let's come to question answer. What is the importance of understanding family rules and responsibility? It promotes competition within the family? No. It helps appreciate each individual contribution to the family. It encourages isolation among family members and increases conflict. So option 2 is correct. How have gender roles in families evolved over time? They have become more strict and defined? No. They have become unchanged? No. They have become more equitable. More equitable bane hain. Right? The next is, how does shared responsibility in a family support? Competition होता है? नहीं. Isolation होता है? नहीं. Teamwork और बढ़ता है. Option 3. Why is effective communication important in family decision making? It eliminates the need for decision making. No. It ensures that only parents have to say. No. It allows all the families to have a voice and contribute. Yes. Then, what role do cultural factors play in family decision making? They have no influence. Wrong. They always prioritize individually. No. They shape decision making based on tradition and norms. They discourage considering the well being. So, option number 3 is correct. Why is involving children in age appropriate decision making important? It teaches them to prioritize the need over the families. It fosters independence, sense of responsibility. So, this is right. Then, what does understanding the dynamics of decision making within the family teach us? When we understand the dynamics of decision making, the importance of ignoring diverse opinion, no, significance of secrecy in decision making, the value of open communication, respect for diverse opinion. Right now, let's come to fill in the blanks. Understanding family roles and responsibility help in appreciating each individual responsibility to the family's well-being. Changes in gender roles have led to be a more equitable distribution of responsibility between genders. Effective communication and cooperation are essential for the right functioning of the family. Recognizing and appreciating the contribution of family members is crucial for building strong family relations. Cultural factors such as tradition, custom, sacrifice influence balance within the family. Balancing individual and collective needs is essential in family decision making to ensure the well-being of both the individual and the family as a whole. Empowering children in decision making helps them help develop decision making skill and fosters a sense of responsibility. Right? Then, true false. Gender roles in families have remained changed or unchanged over time? No. Effective communication is not important in family decision making? No. Shared responsibilities in the family promote teamwork and mutual support? Yes. Appreciating the contribution of family members not important for building strong family bonds? False. Cultural factors have no impact on family decision making? No. Empowering children decision making is not important for their development? No. Balancing individual and collective needs is not a consideration in family decision making? False. It is considered important. Now let's come to brief question answers. Explain why it is important for children to have age appropriate responsibilities within a family. If the children are given the role age based responsibilities, they become more independent, and they help in contributing to the family's growth and happiness. How can effective communication help resolve conflicts in the family during decision making? During decision making, an effective communication can help resolve all the conflicts, because everybody have their own voice and thoughts. They have their own way of sharing their own thoughts, which can be easily interpreted by everyone. But if everybody comes on the same consensus and discuss it openly, so it will avoid any kind of misunderstanding to creep in. What is the significance of recognizing and appreciating the contribution of family members? When we understand and recognize the importance of every family member, we are fostering our relationship, we are bonding it more nicely by appreciating the family's members' role to our growth. When we do it, we are enhancing our values, we are enhancing our bonds, and we become a great family together. Why is it important to consider cultural factors in family decision making? Provide an example. Now, cultural factors provide an important role in building the family, in building the family decision making, because there are times when cultural decisions are based on specific religion or culture. So this can shape a family decision making style. How does involving children in age appropriate decision making benefit both for children and family? When children are also involved in decision making process, then children are given liberty to voice out their opinions. They become independent, they become more responsible, they know what is the value of each and every family member, and they are able to take right decisions wisely under the guidance of their parents. How can you provide an example of situation where family decision making might prioritize individual needs over the collective well-being? Now, say for example, if an individual wants to study in a better university and wants to move to a new place, so the individual needs are prioritized above the family needs, because the family doesn't want that individual to be separated and move to a different equation. So in this scenario, that individual need is prioritized far than the family group need. Now, let's come to the detailed question answer. Discuss the role of shared responsibilities in promoting a sense of unity and teamwork within a family. Provide example to support your answer. It is very important that we divide the roles and responsibility in a family to help a family work better. For example, in a family, if all the work is done by a single individual, the single individual will feel burdened and will not be able to do it effectively for a longer period of time. But if the same task is divided among all the individuals, the house will be the best place to live in. Explain how power dynamics and decision making within a family can affect family relations. Provide example of both positive and negative impacts. Now, power dynamics, now in case of making the decisions, family decisions, if it is done in a very wise way, if everybody is given the chance to voice out their thoughts and their concepts, then there will be a mutual decision done by every family to take a particular decision. But if it is not done that way, what will be the positive impact? Everybody will come to the same consensus, they will agree on the same point, they will feel happy for being considered in making that particular decision, for listening to them. And the negative impact could be, in case we don't do that, what will be the negative impact? People will feel, they'll always have a grudge for each other, will not be able to foster this, will not be able to see the family as cemented as one. Everybody will move in their own directions and they'll not bank on each other during critical situations. So in a scenario wherein everybody voices matter and then we come to a consensus, then the positive impact is that it will help our relationship in a much better way. This is all about the chapter. I hope you enjoyed learning it. If you have any queries, do post us. Happy learning.